Hey, everybody, welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for August the 16th. And so these energies are building, these energies are big. We've got some very important aspects playing out here over the coming days. So hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. It helps circulate the content. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some love and show me some support. But let's talk about these intuitive insights. And so I was shown a very powerful energy of the King of Wands and the Hierophant in my third eye. We also have to keep in mind the moon is in Capricorn today, and it is going to be trine Venus at 14 degrees 21, and it is going to be sextile Saturn at 17 degrees 39. And so this is bringing forward an energy suggesting that we are on the cusp of completing and closing out a major cycle. And so you're going to want to find your balance. You're going to want to trust your intuition, because we are going through massive spiritual growth right now. And so we are on the pathway to collective enlightenment, but there is a need, I feel, to balance innovation, your spiritual knowledge, and this passion, and to kind of combine it all into some type of leadership position. And so the energy really is encouraging us to step into our highest potential, right? That's the King of Wands. We do need to remain grounded. We do need to stand firm in our personal beliefs and our personal values. And so how can you balance long-term goals and short-term goals and remember to stay true to your own personal values? So don't be afraid to challenge the status quo either. Because when we are willing to explore unconventional ways of being, that is when we can break free from societal norms, and we can break the mold. And then, and only then, can we boldly lead the way. So let's get into it with the cards. Let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. And we're going to pull a few of these cards with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. It's kind of like a tarot deck, a mixture of a tarot deck and an oracle deck. So we're going to set the tone with 3 of these cards, and let's see what needs to come through for a collective message today. What do we need to be aware of in these energies? Clarity of belief. So that is honoring your personal values, honoring your personal beliefs. And I feel somebody here is really transforming the way that they see the world. And this is about heart-centered truth, I feel. So we get the Ace of Swords. Oh, we get take the lead in reversed. And what else do we got here? And we get feeling alone. And so sometimes we do have to go through periods of aloneness when we can truly enjoy being alone, and we no longer feel alone. Then we know that we are becoming the path. And so somebody here, I feel, is being asked to take the lead, but there is a need to really think things through. So this is kind of like the 3 of Wands in reversed, and we got almost a 5 of Pentacles energy here. So somebody really needs to face some challenges about worthiness, right? And so this almost carries with it a Virgo energy when it comes to the Hermit, right? Usually you see the Hermit holding the lantern, shining the light. There's somebody here that has likely maybe been on the path, maybe flying solo, feeling all alone, maybe for the last 5 years. It's not always going to be this way. I want to say it's not always going to be this way. So where do you need to take the lead? It's like somebody's got this energy in their hand and they need to take the lead. That's what that King of Wands energy was all about. But maybe there's a block because there needs to be a shift when it comes to your clarity of belief. So where do you need to get honest with yourself? We're never truly alone when we're on the path. We've always got our guides, and usually unforeseen help shows up, and people show up unexpectedly when we're on the path. And so this is about harnessing foundation of self. And when we cease to feel alone, even if we are all alone, that is when we know we are ready to face the challenges and be that way shower. And so we've got a full moon in Aquarius coming up. The energies definitely are feeling a little bit challenging. We also have a Saturn-Jupiter square coming up the same day as the full moon. And so maybe there's a reevaluation of, hey, what should I keep doing? What do I need to reconsider and change? If you're feeling all alone, if you're feeling unsupported, maybe it's time to shift a thinking process. Maybe it is time to take the lead. You can't stay idle. Once you know the truth, once you see the truth, once you have that clarity of moving forward, you kind of got to take those next steps. So let's go a little bit further with the tarot. And let's see what else needs to come through. I am going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck today. And this card kind of popped out of my holder. So, selenite. Somebody here I feel is clearing the path to enlightenment. And so be gentle with yourself. This is definitely not an easy process to go through this energy clearing. Selenite might help you clear away any negative energy. I love working with the crystals. Somebody here I feel just needs like the slate wiped clean. And we've got some truth that needs to come to light. So we've got a King of Cups in reverse. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a man. There's a man on the card. It's energy. We get the Ace of Swords in reverse. So very strong Scorpio energy is what I'm feeling. There's a need to get honest about a situation, maybe where there's a lack of emotional investment. This could be somebody all blocked up on the heart and not really open to this process. Maybe somebody here brutally uses work as a mask to stay in some type of situation that's not really serving them when it comes to the path. But I think somebody here is like praying for some truth. So let's pull 9 cards. Let's see what needs to come through. There's a process here, right? There's the sun, Leo energy. The sun comes to shine the light. This is like a reorientation of somebody's path. So it's kind of like the compass energy. And that's so interesting because Mercury just moved from Virgo into Leo. And so if you have any late degree Leo placements, there might be a major reorientation of your karmic path, your karmic mission going on here. And that's right below the clarity of belief. And this might be a belief about what a happily ever after is for you. There's a need to take action here. I feel Pisces energy. I feel Pisces energy. And there it is. Of course I felt it because my hand was on the moon card, which represents Pisces. This is about unleashing all of the skeletons in the closet. Maybe there's some dirty family secrets coming to light here. Secrets will harm you. We get a Knight of Wands coming out here. We get a 5 of Wands. So there's that Saturn energy, Leo energy. And we get a 10 of Wands, more Saturn energy and Sagittarius energy. So the mutable signs really are going through it right now with that Saturn Jupiter square building, which will be exact the same day as the full moon. So there is like almost this energy of like a coming to Jesus moment. Somebody here could be in some type of an illusion when it comes to a family situation. Is this my happily ever after? There's fear here. There's hidden emotions. Somebody here has really repressed their emotions. And somebody here I feel is really struggling with this enlightenment path. The King of Wands was in my third eye, but yet we have a Knight of Wands. And so somebody here is struggling with maturing on the path. There could be a lot of opposing outside opinions here. It's like, hey, you're at the midway point. Maybe the next 5 weeks are going to be very challenging as we finish the Mercury retrograde cycle and finish the post-shadow cycle. But there is a need to kind of move on from a situation here. I think there's going to be maybe a quick decision. It's going to take a lot of strength. Look at all of that Leo energy coming through. We got Aquarius and we got a 3 of Swords. And so this is likely a very painful revelation when it comes to some truth and some clarity. And so what I heard was no pain, no gain. And so oftentimes it is through an ending, a very painful ending, that we reach some type of enlightenment and understanding about cycles, right? And so the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy, there could be a cycle here that needs to reach completion. And maybe you've held on due to an old belief from childhood. Maybe you watched your parents and how they were in relationship, and maybe that wasn't exactly healthy, and now it's time to go back and do some deep inner child healing. So we get the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. And so I feel 2 people here in a cycle pretending everything's okay, and the universe is kind of coming to shine a light on, hey, there's a toxic pattern here. There's third party here. Third party, people, places, things, anything that keeps somebody from fully being emotionally open, honest, and available. And so there's a crossroads here. Somebody here I feel is being asked to take action, and you might just only be able to put one foot in front of the other. You're going to have to be very mindful of this decision. This is connected to the Aries North Node, which is asking somebody to take charge. Somebody's got to take the first step. Somebody's got to make the first move, because this is about to get really real And so lies being exposed, truth coming to light, the palace of swords. This is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. This is divine truth being downloaded, and this is going to create swift action. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can deliver communication and can be a little bit tactless, a little bit harsh, but it's honest. And I feel Aquarian energy. I feel Capricorn energy coming through. And this is maybe about going your own way. This could be about, hey, I got to free myself. I got to find my independence. This is about being independently owned and operated. We get Virgo energy, we get Pisces energy. And so we're going to be coming into eclipse season again this fall. And it is going to be the Virgo Pisces eclipse axis. And so what is it that you need to evaluate when it comes to third party? Because this is about taking the mask off. This is about authenticity. I could be speaking to a Mercury in Cancer. Doesn't have to be. But this is about getting real about a family foundation. So family foundations can be what is instilled with us from childhood. Relationships are changing. The world is changing. And so somebody needs to pick themselves up out of a very daunting process, I feel, in a cycle of inauthenticity. And the doorway opportunity is being presented to take those next steps. But it does require self-belief. It does require honesty. It requires heart healing. And it does require completing a lesson, bringing something full circle. So this is the energy of repeating the past mistakes over and over again, not learning from the cycles. There's a new beginning trying to come in. But you got to break free from an old pattern, an old mindset. And so I feel the energy of somebody's bubble is about to get burst. And the next 5 weeks could be very, very challenging. So let's clarify the Five of Wands, because this is a lot of outside opposing opinions. And I think this is creating a deep internal war. And it's kind of time, I think, to just give it to God. We got a Queen of Wands here. We've got an Empress here. And we've got the Devil in reverse. This is about breaking free from a pattern. Somebody here might have a choice to make between two. So the Queen of Wands, she's magnetic, she's attractive, she's in the spotlight. She's just this ball of passion. And the Empress is the embodiment of all of the queens put together. And so this is about birthing a new cycle. This is about ridding yourself of loveless situations. Maybe somebody here needs to admit, hey, this isn't wish fulfillment. Do not allow the opinions of others to stop you from taking charge of a situation. We could have a queen here realizing she's dealing with somebody that isn't on her emotional level. There could be some emotional immaturity because the queen is kind of sitting right beside the Knight of Wands. Maybe you've been with this person since childhood, since teenage years. But we've got like a divine feminine, mother, nurturing energy here. And it's like harvest time. So do not allow the opinions of others to keep you stuck in a cage. It's like breaking out of the cage. And I'm hearing, I don't know who sings it, but I'm hearing just a rat in a cage. And so like the energy is yours for the taking. Could be a Taurus, could be a Libra, could be a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel when Pluto goes back into Capricorn retrograde, there's going to be this beautiful uncaging energy. And so you might be met with some opposition here, but I feel a divine feminine here that's taken the lead. She's breaking free. So I do think this hurts. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. And sometimes we do have to make a decision that will break our heart, but will set us free and bring us that new higher perspective. So the Three of Swords, death. Scorpio energy, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes to break free from an old cycle. Maybe you're breaking free from a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But this is the end of a situation. This is a huge shedding, maybe a shifting in beliefs. And this is coming out the other side more grounded, more stable. And so, you know, we start off with the Queen of Wands. That's the first queen we have to master, the passion, the drive, the creative drive. Then we move on to the Queen of Cups, which is all about harnessing and integrating our emotional body. Then we move on to the Queen of Swords, and we have to master discernment, and we have to figure out what we need to cut out, what we need to speak up about, and then we can get grounded in our truth. And so this is about grounding in that clarity of belief and putting to bed something from the past that I feel has been a very painful decision. Maybe the last 3 years, somebody has really gone back and forth, teetering on Should I end this? Should I not end this? You think of Scorpio energy, they cling sometimes too, right? It's a very fixed energy. And when you get emotionally attached, it can be very hard to break free. And so I feel like a Taurus Scorpio energy coming through. And this is leading to a beautiful new beginning. And there's that 3 of Wands in reverse, because we got a 4 of Wands in reverse. And so you're going to have to release a false foundation. The 4 of Wands in reversed is, hey, this is not my perfect match. This is not my perfect partner. This is not my twin flame. The doorway opportunity is opening up to release false foundations and to take the lead. But you have to take the lead. This is potential. It's potential until you actually take that action. And so this will lead to a brand new beginning in love. But I do think it's going to be painful, and you're going to have to grieve the loss of a false foundation in order to plant those seeds for something new. And so what are you loyal and committed to? Are you loyal and committed to the path? Because this is a major opportunity to get honest and plant that seed and water it and nurture it and let it grow, because that's what the Empress does. But it requires clarity of belief. So what is it that you need to move on from? Because it does feel like a false foundation. So what are we moving on from? We're moving on from a cycle of lack, a cycle of depression, a cycle of feeling lost in the dark, Aquarian energy, a cycle of fear, a cycle of anxiety, a cycle of just expecting the worst. And so, yeah, there is a 3 of Swords at play here, and this is not an easy decision. But you're moving on from a lack of passion, a lack of drive, and so it's time to take a risk. It's time to take a leap of faith, and wherever the chips fall, let them fall. There is a major realignment going on here, and a fair and just decision must be made. And so what do you need to do to realign your path, to get really honest? Because I do think it's really time to go within and shine that light. There's that Hermit. It's okay to be alone. So if you're in a commitment and you feel all alone, maybe it's better to be alone and to go into that solitary energy and to go through a cleansing of some sort. I feel like a cleansing. I think somebody's prayed for absolution. Somebody's prayed for this truth, and the truth is coming to light, and it's not going to be an easy process, but it's definitely going to be worth it. And so I just feel somebody here is taking those next steps to clear their path towards enlightenment. So let's close this off with a closing message. We're going to use the Crystal Stone deck. What is the closing message today? Closing message. Well, there we got it. There we got it, guys. Bismuth. This is about rewriting your codes. This is about rewriting your destiny. And so this really is about being your own inner rock. And so somebody here is going through some type of an awakening. The energy is saying, hey, there's an awakening here. And so do not allow yourself to be distracted. I feel there's somebody here very bored in a situation, and it's really time to swallow the pride, to get yourself back on track, and to breathe life back into your path. And so somebody needs to break out of a very tired gray pattern within relationships, within a relationship cycle. And this will allow you to re-energize your life and to rewrite your code. What I heard is the future is not written yet. And so you hold the pen. You get to decide. So get ready to manifest your masterpiece. This is about creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. But it's really time to get your grind on, and that's what I have for a message today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a more personalized reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, I'd like to mention I am closing out the membership side of the channel, and I am going to be revamping it. I'm going to be changing it up. I'm going to be making it more cost effective. So come September 1st, the membership is going to be completely revamped. So hold off on joining the membership until September 1st. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.